It's Ethereum's crown. But is Solana coming for it? Most people assume Ethereum will lead the next bull run. It's the OG, the safe bet, the king of smart contracts. But here's what's really happening. Solana's speed, low fees, and growing ecosystem are making serious noise. And when the market flips bullish again, it won't care about history. It'll care about performance. So before you pick sides, let's break down 5 key areas where Ethereum and Solana are battling it out. No hype, just the facts that matter when you're planning your next move. Number 1, transaction speed and cost. If crypto is the future of finance, then speed and cost are everything. No one wants to wait 10 minutes or pay $40 just to move their own money. That's where Ethereum struggles. On its base layer, it's powerful, but sluggish and also expensive during high demand. Yes, Ethereum 2.0 and Layer 2 solutions like Polygon and Arbitrum are helping, but they still add extra steps and complexity for the average user. Solana, it's built for speed. We're talking thousands of transactions per second with fees often less than a cent. No extra layers, no bottlenecks. It feels instant. And that makes a huge difference, especially for regular users, NFT traders, dApp developers. But here's the catch. Solana's speed comes with trade-offs. Outages, centralization concerns, and network resets have raised eyebrows in the past. So while Solana wins on raw speed and cost today, Ethereum is banking on stability, security, and modular upgrades to stay in the lead. Number 2, developer ecosystem. Behind every successful blockchain is an army of developers. And when it comes to developer loyalty, Ethereum still holds the crown. It's been around longer, which means more tools, tutorials, and support. Most DeFi platforms, NFT projects, and DAOs still launch on Ethereum, or its Layer 2 networks. If you're a builder, it's the familiar choice, and that matters. Solana, though, is catching up fast. It's attracting a younger wave of developers, especially in areas like gaming, mobile apps, and deep-in projects. The learning curve is steeper, but the promise of high performance and low fees is drawing in serious talent. It's a classic battle. Ethereum offers depth and reliability. Solana brings speed and fresh innovation. The winner depends on where the next wave of breakout apps decides to build. Number 3, real-world use cases. A blockchain is only as strong as the problems it solves, and in the real world, that means handling DeFi, NFTs, gaming, tokenized assets, and doing it at scale. Ethereum has already proven itself in this matter. It's home to the biggest DeFi protocols, the most valuable NFT collections, and is leading the charge on tokenized real-world assets like stocks, bonds, and real estate. If a big institution is experimenting with blockchain, chances are it's happening on Ethereum. Solana, though, is building momentum in unexpected places. Its NFT ecosystem exploded in popularity thanks to speed and low costs. Platforms like Helium and Render are exploring decentralized infrastructure on Solana. Even mobile, an area Ethereum hasn't touched, is part of Solana's strategy with the Saga phone and Solana mobile stack. So while Ethereum dominates the high-end institutional use cases, Solana is carving out a niche in fast consumer-friendly experiences. It's less about replacing Ethereum and more about going where Ethereum hasn't gone yet. Number 4, decentralization versus centralization. Now let's talk about the debate on centralization. This is where things get a little philosophical. Blockchain was built on the idea of decentralization. No single point of failure, no central authority. And Ethereum takes that seriously. With thousands of validators spread across the globe, Ethereum is one of the most decentralized blockchains in existence. That makes it more resistant to censorship, outages, and manipulation. It's not perfect, but it stays true to the original vision of Web3. Solana takes a different approach. It prioritizes performance. Fewer validators, faster consensus, and tighter control of the network mean blazing speed. but also concerns about centralization. In the past, Solana has faced network outages and downtime, something Ethereum rarely deals with at the base layer. Solana works more like a high-speed train, efficient, fast, but on a fixed track. Ethereum is more like a sprawling highway, slower at times, but open to more traffic and harder to shut down. Which model wins? Depends on whether the next wave of users values speed more than resilience. Number 5. Institutional trust and brand strength. Now let's move on to the final point to consider. When big money enters the space, reputation matters. Ethereum has built one over years of stability, community, and real-world impact. It's the foundation for billions in locked value, and institutions trust it. From BlackRock's involvement in Ethereum EFTs to global banks exploring tokenized assets on its network, Ethereum has become the safe, credible face of decentralized finance. It's not just for crypto natives anymore. It's where the big guys go when they step into Web3. Solana, on the other hand, is rebuilding its image. It took a hit during the FTX collapse, since FTX was one of its biggest backers. But surprisingly, Solana didn't just survive, it bounced back stronger. Visa integrated Solana for payments, Shopify merchants can now accept USDC via Solana, and big players are starting to give it a second look. Ethereum wins on trust and name recognition, but Solana is gaining traction as the fast-moving underdog that delivers results, and that momentum might just tip the scales during the next bull run. This is how it starts, one smart move at a time. Whether you're backing Ethereum's legacy or betting on Solana's momentum, the next bull run won't wait for anyone. What matters is staying informed, thinking long-term, and moving with purpose. So that ends today's video. Take care and make sure to never give up on your goals. Hit the next video and keep building the life you deserve. Take care, my friend.